Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the island. I hope that you're doing great today. I hope that you're doing fantastic. Ooh, that's a little bit of a giveaway for what I'm supposed to talk about, or about to talk about today. Hello. What is that? Sandstone, red. Anyway, I hope that you are doing fantastic today. I'm doing good myself, thank you. I got a story to tell you. I got a thing to tell you that what has happened to me over the past few days. But before, I have been playing a lot in my single player vanilla server, okay? I've been playing so much and I haven't been able to record, basically. A lot of things have changed in Tortuga. Now, don't get scared. It's hopefully you'll agree with me that it's for the better. You can see a little bit of it there. I basically changed the path of a lot of things. Now this looks the same over here. This area, which I really like, looks the same. But if we come up here, we can see. Hello, what is that? What is that there? What is this? We got this building here. It's changed a lot as well. This building here has changed. Basically, what I've done, we used to have market stalls here. I took them down. They were ugly. What I've done is that I have decided, I've taken a very hard decision. I was pretty much stuck with Tortuga. I was stuck with the buildings being very tough to build. They were all being very plain. No matter how I tried to detail them, they got very plain. This is an example right here, which is actually fairly detailed, but it's still lacking something. And what I've decided is, instead of having the base being the hardened clay, which is something that we worked against or towards, I said, screw it. We need a block that we can have, that we can texture. We need a block that we can use slabs and stairs. And so I got the idea. After speaking a bit with a few friends, I got the idea of using this red sandstone together with red sand, orange clay, which I understand if you think this is scary. It's very, very, very contrasty. But it gives us half slabs like that. It gives us stairs, which I don't have any. And it gives us just so many more options to work with. So bearing that in mind, I've done a lot of changes here. Hello. There we go. I think I fixed the frames there. Bearing that in mind, I've had a lot of change. So I went over a few of the buildings. This used to be hardened clay, all of it. And I started changing it up for the red or the orange clay instead. And I think that it looks fantastic. Absolutely gorgeous. We got a little bit of texture change going on in the build. This wall is obviously not done. This wall is the old wall. Hello. I've been lazy. I haven't changed that out. But as you can see, I've incorporated slabs. We have smaller windows. I think it looks much better. And then from there, I said, okay, now that we have all this, we don't need the wood. We don't need as much wood anyway. So I changed this building up entirely, completely. And look at it. Come on now. That is gorgeous, I think. Alright, still need a little bit of polishing on the top here. I see what you're thinking. We can fix it. But overall, I'm very excited about this. I think this is going to make Tortuga into a project that I can be proud of once again. Because I was honestly, and I didn't really say this, but I was very, very stuck with the buildings. I logged on, I saw Tortuga, I was thinking I should do some off-camera work because we haven't had anything happening here for a while. Let's just see what happened there. Haven't had anything happening here for a while. So I logged on and couldn't do anything. Just nothing. The amount of hours I've spent here just trying is ridiculous. But with this, we can do things like that, which I think looks fantastic. It's very orangey, but we have to embrace it. I think we have to embrace it. Then I put up this building, which is an interesting shape. It's an L-shaped building. It's really a square-shaped building with a little bit of a market stall thing on the front, and then a second story that doesn't really cover the whole building. I think that looks amazing. And it also squares off or round off the city square that we have here. I put the beacon back up as well. Had that down for a while. I don't know, but I really, really enjoy it. And we're still using wood, so we're still being able to mix in with these buildings. I changed this up. This used to be red. I think I still have red over here. Yes, I have. It used to be red and then something else on the bottom. I think white or hardened clay. But as you can see, this is before. This is what we can do after. A lot of texturing going into it. So let's talk a little bit about this building then. Because I do want to keep some of the buildings hardened clay. I do want to keep the differentiation. Let's just go Shrieky Pie. I do want to keep the differentiation in the buildings. And to do that, before, to get them detailed, I went over and I added a lot of wood, like this. Which I think works. This building doesn't look bad. I think it looks alright. I think it looks great even. But now, with this in mind, I kind of want to try, and I've already started here a little bit, I kind of want to try and have a second block, if I may. A second block to the original clay. And what I want to try then is the jungle wood for the hardened stay clay. So let's see what we can do. If we go, we'll do that again actually, and then we'll go out and we'll kind of add the same. I've added these window things to them. We'll kind of do the same here, but we'll do it with jungle and see how that works out. And we'll go ooh, hello, something like that. All right. Then I've added fences to add a little bit of extras, so we'll do that as well. Maybe we'll go like this. All right. Maybe we could even add it there. We could have another one there. Just to get a little bit of extras sticking up from the buildings, I suppose. That looks weird, but it kind of works. Ooh, I see what I did there. I did wrong. I did wrongy. But you see what I mean? I kind of want to have a second block that adds stairs and all that. And that's why, without dressing it up completely in spruce, which I had done before, I think it's going to work out great to use these orange buildings as a kind of our base. It's a huge change, okay? I understand that some of you may say, no, that looks disgusting. Hey, let's try this. Boop. No. We want to go... Oh, but that's a down slab. Okay, let's do something like that then. Yes, I think that's going to work out. Let's do that and then that. All right? I understand that some people will say, no, what is that? That looks disgusting, these orange things. But try and embrace it. Try and see this as the base of Tortuga, and this is the differentiation. Wow. Speaking about disgusting, what did I do there? We have to change that immediately, because that looks disgusting. But yeah, it's a thing that have given me peace of mind, and I hope that you guys will like it anyway. And I think as we add more buildings onto this place now, we're going to start to forget about... Hello, there we go. Let's try that. We're going to start to forget about that it once was just hardened clay, and we're going to start seeing the differentiation for what it is. A beautiful, gorgeous, orange-y looking block combination. That's what I hope anyway. But I really like this style of building. I like this a lot. Very Mediterranean clay-like building. And it works. Like here, I've done a little bit of a mixture. So I have the white at the top where we can't mix anything. And then I still have the orange at the bottom. And what I'd do here is I'd go over in the corners and I'd go sandstone like that. And maybe over here we can even have a red sand to kind of resemble crushed clay, because they go so well together, these two. We could come over here. We could add a window. Maybe a window over there. And we'll add the slabs. And we could also do the window things. Maybe add two of these. Go with torches on top. And very quickly, let's also change up the texture here a little bit. I'm trying to be very conservative as well, not use too much of the sandstone because I don't like this texture by itself. I think it looks very messy, but by using it in the corners, strictly in the corners, and then by using a kind of a repair block, I think it turns out great. Let's go with some sand there, maybe sand. Oh, we have sand over there already, so let's do that. Very quickly, as you can see, we're getting a structure. We're getting something that looks broken up without adding too much wood. And this will then be a finished example. I'm very happy with it anyway, and hopefully you guys will embrace it as well. This area over here is really bad at the moment. I had a huge building here that I took down, added this here instead, so I'm not sure what I want to do here, but I'm gonna change the way I work with Tortuga. I'm gonna make sure that I build it in squares. So this being the first square, I'm gonna make sure that all of these buildings are completely done before I move on. Now, one of the things that this changes is, do we use glass panes or do we just use open windows? Because open windows obviously work very well when we have it like this, and the villagers cannot get through because we have the half slabbery covering it up. So, you know, that's a big change that I'm not sure about, because here we obviously run into an issue. Ooh, we need to get some white stained clay. Wow, that was a throw if I ever saw one. But yeah, we run into an issue over here where we don't have any other block to mix it with. We could possibly maybe go with birch for a mixture block. Actually, I may want to try that. Hold on. Let's just do this. Because I don't want the windows to be too tall, as the villagers can then jump out. Not that it will matter, because they could just run out of the door as well. Anyway, let's try some birch. Let me explain to you, ladies and gentlemen, why I haven't been around. I think, again, we have a little bit of a gap on the channel. I was in an accident, unfortunately. And nothing to worry about. I'm fine, but I have been knocked out for a few days. I got into an issue with my mouth, to not say too much, where I basically broke 2 teeth in my right jaw, and I had to go to the dentist, and I had to go through dental surgery, which was terrible, almost as terrible as this birch combination with the white there. I spent a whole day, and they tried fixing my teeth, or the 2 broken, crushed tooth up, which they did. They managed to do. Let's move this here. Okay. They managed to fix the tooth, but I couldn't talk properly for, I think the first day I was able to talk was yesterday. So I've been talking like, hello, hi, how are you? And try to record a YouTube video with that voice. Not gonna happen. So that's why I've been gone, unfortunately. But as you can see, I have been playing. I've been having a lot of fun in this world. Let's try this. I've been having a lot of fun in this world, and I'm so happy to be able to record with my voice again. And the teeth are fine. No issue there at all. So that's why I've been gone. Can we do like that maybe? It's still very plain though, now that we have this here and we see this wall here. It's kind of like, I wish there was half slabs with clay. But this is where I would go and have to change it up and add wood to it in order for it to look decent. We could do something like this and that would now already start to look okay, I think. But yeah, you kind of, here you see firsthand the dilemma that I've had. Actually, we could do, well, we can't fasten that there. That's a 1.9 thing, I think. I did something over here where I have the slabs like that, or the things, window flaps like that, but that would require us to take that away and do like that. Which, you know, that wouldn't be terrible. That's not bad. We could do that, and we could do the same here to save in on some spruce. And by saving in, I mean not using as much. Put you there, dandelion. Yeah, it's tough. It's really tough, and I don't now that I see the jungle wood again. It's not perfect. It's absolutely not perfect. It's far from perfect. But it's the closest block that has slabs and stairs that I can find to the hardened clay anyway. But anyway, I'm gonna do a little bit more here now. Gonna do some off-camera work. I want to get some more of these orange buildings up. I still have some materials that I collected. Maybe start working on the second square as well. As far as the roads go, I've also considered once 1.9 is out, maybe I should just use the trodden dirt together with sand, because that looks okay. I've been testing it out in snapshots. It looks good. But yeah, anyway, I think actually I want to tackle this area first. This building, this and that. And what we could do actually, let's just try something real quick together, shall we? We'll go with orange stained clay as our base. We'll take this down. And I want to see how it would work if we have a cobblestone base, because we don't have cobblestone bases anywhere except here in the beginning. I can't remember what I said. I think I said something with the height of the buildings, or where they were placed on the y-axis. I can't remember. It's been a while. Anyway, let's do that. Let's just get a little bit of a look-see of that combination. That's good. That's not bad at all. The cobble and the orange. And the fun thing with this is that we don't really need the log system that we've used. We don't really need the system. But if we have it, it works, as you can see on this building. If we don't have it, it works as well, as you can see on that building there. And I don't think they're too far apart. I did actually add some logs. This building is a good example where we still have a little bit of loggage, but we don't have the whole frame, which we're having on these buildings here. They're kind of boxes. Whereas this is just, you know, structural logs, I suppose. But anyway, I'm going to do a little bit of work, probably over here, try and get this area connected. I think this building I'm happy with, except for the wind eyes. But this building I'm happy with. This is the loot shop. Yeah, the loot shoppy. But I want to work out these buildings as well, put some roofs on them, and see if we can get some more progression in Tortuga. So let me do that, and I will come back to you. Yeah, it's something out of a scary movie. Jeez. It's so bad! Alright. I've been working here for a while. Quite a while. This is a few hours later. And I think I'm getting happy with our first two squares. I show you, okay? We're coming here. We're gonna go the right way. Which is completely what I'm not doing. But let's come down here. Oh, we still need to sort out this port. When we were working on this, I got a lot of good ideas from you guys. But I kind of haven't. I kind of have not. No, that's wrong. Hold on. I haven't continued it since. Oh, dang it. I forgot this building. Okay. Never mind this big block here. Let's just focus on the rest. I changed this building up. And we got an interesting kind of roof shape design going on that you will see on most of the buildings. Alright, so this was originally our storage building, and it's still our storage building with some flowers in the middle. But now being orange. Then I changed up this. We did this together, I think. We started. Did this building. Again, I'm doing them a little bit different. So this have some kind of horns going on. This is flat. Somewhat different, but all at the same time very, very, very similar. Which is good. Then we come up here. This building stays the same. Except for the roof, which I changed. The roof was a big mushroom cap, and now it's a flat thing with a peak on the sides. Which I think suits much better, actually. I'm trying to get a better view here. And we turn around, we have this building, and this I changed up completely. It was red on the sides before. I was being lazy, but now it's fixed. Then this interesting thing, where I went and said, okay, let's try something different right here. And we do stone. Now, stone is one of the materials that has all the blocks available for me to be able to mix and match. And I don't know if I like it. I don't know if this is what I want. But it's definitely the same style as far as shape and things goes. And I think it's interesting. I want to leave it and see what you guys say. I don't like the roof though. The roof is just stone bricks. It looks pretty bad from here, I see. But we could change that for spruce. That would be easy. With this building from another side, looking really good, I think. The brothel I haven't touched. Then we have this building, which by far is the prettiest one at the moment. And I think... Oh yeah, I have this building as well, which we go with a white top on the red stained clay. Fixed up the side a little bit there. And yeah. I think it's coming along very nicely. Now get the feel of Tortuga in orange. So walk down here, look at that. Look at how that just peeks out behind the log. That is gorgeous. I really like this view right here. Fantastic. Really happy with that. What I think we need to do still is we need a few buildings that are different from the squarey type. We may need a round building. We have this, which is very different. It's kind of religion of Tortuga, I would say. The brothel, no, that's bad. That's really bad. That's not religion. I've never said that, okay? Don't ever hold that against me. Still don't know what to do with the wind eyes here, because the wind eyes on the red looks really good, I think. As you can see, I've taken away the wind eyes on all the other buildings. But yeah, I kind of feel like we need some kind of grander building. This here, it's kind of bad. I really liked this building before, but now it kind of sits here and feels sorry about itself. I think one of the things we need to do if we want to keep it is get rid of this and go with a frame like so. Now, let's talk for a second about what I found out when I was doing these buildings. We can go down here. We can do a little bit of a sketchy thing right over here. The way I've been building these is that I'm using a red... No, I'm using an orange... Hello. Do I have any orange... I am so prepared. Guarantee you, I'm so prepared. Hold on. We can fix this. Red sandstone. I can't for the life of me see the difference between the orange stained clay and the red sandstone. It's so similar on the little picture down here. Anyway, the way I've been doing this is I go with a red sandstone, orange clay base, and I've been trying to build in cubes of 3. Okay? I show you. Go like that. Now that's a 3 wide thing, and it's 4 tall. Okay? And then I'd go out 1. Oops. Again with the orange stained clay. I'd go out 1 and then in. And then up. Okay? And very important when I did this with the buildings that I put up. Now, for the buildings that I've changed, I haven't done this. But for the new buildings and for the buildings that I will continue to do, I will use this technique. It's very interesting. So to finish this cube, I do that. And another one here. And then I do a last one here. Like that. So we have a 3x4 cube. Okay? That could be a section of a house. Then I fill in these. Okay? All the sides. And all of a sudden we have a 5x4 cube. This height for a building in Tortuga is good. In the old Tortuga, the Tortuga before this episode, I had one taller everywhere. Which is bad if you want a half slab. So then I'd go with half slab here. This makes the wind eyes then so that the villagers can't get out. And then I tend to mix up the corners for the sandstone. Right? And then I bring it in a little bit just to get it, get a little bit of shape. And I'm trying to make it pretty straight when it comes to the corners and sandstone. Just to make sure we have some structure. But I'll leave that there, for example. Maybe this one comes like so. Alright. And then I also mix in the sand, which I didn't bring. So let's go get it. Anyway, it feels really good to be getting progress in this place. I think I was talking about it before. But Tortuga for me was such an inspired build that I had in my mind. and then it's just turned into this endless project that barely ever get any progress. So I did the whole off-camera thing is a new thing for me. I usually don't build too much off-camera, but I'd be interested to see how you feel, if that's okay by you, because you know me, I play a lot of Minecraft and sometimes I can't record. Anyway, so there we go. Mixed in a little bit of that sand. We got the sandstone, we got that. And from here, I've also on some buildings, we could go with stuff like this, because we do have the slabs available to us. And then we add on the spruce, and I've been using the fences, like so, for example. And then for the roof, what I've done is very, very simple, but it works out. Sandstone, 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 and sandstone. And then I go slab, 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 slabbity, slabbity, slab. Cover this up. And there you have it. Put a torch inside. And it's a beaut. And that's just a 5x4 cube. But I really, really enjoy this building style that I found. So please, if you didn't know it, I was happy to be able to show it to you. Didn't know it. It's not really a building style. It's just a way of building buildings. Ooh, I did mistake here. This is another interesting thing that I may as well show you. Do I have any logs? No, I don't. Okay, let's go in here. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have any oak trees. Okay, you know what we can do? Let's grab some spruce. Yeah, that'll be good. And we'll do that, and then we'll grab some of this. Okay, ender pearls. This is very disorganized. You know, one thing that I really want to do is a transportation system underground from here all the way back to the pirate cave. That would be fantastic. Like a underground minecart thing. Oh, I got really excited there. So just thought about that. Anyway, where did I do? I did mistake over here. I did mistake. That's a good throw. For these corners, I've done this. Basically, bring up the log or triple spruce slabs. Boom. Just like that. Same here. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, I actually didn't do that here. You know what? Let's just leave it with this instead. So, let's get rid of that. Get rid of one of them slabs. Like so. And that will bring the log through and through the building, just like you see here. Which I think looks very sturdy. I like that. I like that look very much. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. I don't know if this episode is shorter than a usual episode. Maybe. I haven't kept track of time. But it's good to be back at it. My teeth are healing, so I can speak again. And I'm really happy I did this with Tortuga. Now, surely there will be a lot of opinions, I guess, on this video. Because it's a big change. It's a big change. And orange is a strong color. It's not a laid-back personality at all. It's a character of burning desire, as I'd like to see it. But yeah, keep it nice, okay? We'll see what you guys say. If you hate it, we'll have to change it back. But I really like it. Look at that view. It's so detailed it looks. That building there. And I'll continue to put up some more buildings in between episodes, surely. We need to work on the nether as well. If you want to see the nether, I'm going to build a minecart system down there. There are some big things coming in 1.9 that would benefit us when it comes to minecart. So that's a thing that I will do. If you want to see that, then please do let me know. But for now, I thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed it. And if you have, please do hit the like button down below. That really helps me out. And I will see you in the next episode.